Yo, yo, yo. One below. One man army. Binary star. Subterraneous. Breaking Records Radio. This how we represent. 110%. Let's go.
Hey yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
You have to go to Don't Know.
Master Ace. You are now rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio.
Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't fuck strange music, dude.
One thing I did want to ask about though is because like when you guys first came out, you wanted to be an anonymous rapper, right? Like you didn't want to have a name. You wanted to just kind of be a dude who was a good rapper but didn't really have a face.
Yeah, man. It's funny that you bring that up. I'm listening. Where you going with this?
Yeah, so well, I was just kind of curious because, I mean, I understand that from the artist point of view and, you know, it's like let the music speak for itself kind of thing. But, like, all these years later now, like 20 plus years later from dropping the initial stuff, are you glad now that you that you did create the identity? Like, do you think you'd be happy now 20 years later being anonymous?
Okay, so let me explain this as quick as I can because I know we're short on time.
All right.
So my title is the anonymous.
Yeah.
My title is the anonymous. It's a concept. I don't call myself the anonymous because if I did, I wouldn't be the anonymous. You know what I'm saying? So I am the anonymous. But one way I remain the anonymous is by putting out General Subliminal, One Below, One Man Army, Who Is He, King Mosabi, Mr. High, Boy Wonder. Like all of those are the characters in the Loom as well, right?
Yeah.
So once upon a time I was blurring my face out. I was changing my name on all the songs so I could be the anonymous. Sometimes I'm One Below. Sometimes I'm One Man Army. Sometimes I'm this person.
Yeah.
And then my original intention was to put out an album with different artists. Like one day I'm gonna put out an album as One Below. Then I'm gonna put out an album as One Man Army. Then I'm gonna put out an album as General Subliminal and so on, right?
Yeah.
So my first installment was was Project Fetus, One Below. That was the first time I used the name, and like. People started calling me One Man Army, and I was like, "Why are people calling me One Man Army? Like, that's not my name. That's not my name. But I realized, like, oh, okay, from the Binary Star album, I say it's the One Man Army, General Subliminal. So I think that's why people call me One Man Army.
Yeah.
But the reason why I rolled with that, the reason why I decided to ride with that, because I was like, it doesn't betray my concept. Like, it is an army of one man. Like, it's still the anonymous.
Yeah.
It's still One Man Army.
You just don't know which man you're getting.
It's still all of those things.
Yeah.
Right. So by the time I got the Fat Beats, and they were like, yo, it's another group out here called One Man Army. Like, yo, let's pick a different name. I was like, oh, shit. I don't even want to pick a name because I didn't even have a name, but I was going as One Man Army, but that wasn't even my name either. But I'm like, man, I got to pick another name. That's going to be weird. And then I was like, oh, shit, I already put out a project as One Below, so I'll just run with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's still kind of weird to me that people call me One Below because it's not really my name either, you know? It's like all of these are titles, One Below, One Man Army. Like the anonymous, like none of those are my name. Like all of those are titles, but it's like because I'm all of those people. Like I don't mind people calling me any one of those names, but I am the anonymous. I am, So when my album came out with Fat Beats, S.O.N.O.G.R.A.M, on my first single, the Rocket Ship single, you see it says One Below, the artist formerly known as One Man Army of Binary Star. That's what it says on the single. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not the artist formerly known as One Man Army. I'm always going to be One Man Army. So when you look at the other singles, it says One Below, also known as One Man Army from Binary Star. But I just thought that shit was funny. Because they were like, formerly known. I'm like, no, I'm not formerly known. I'm always going to be known as One Man Army. I'm always going to be known as the anonymous.
Yeah.
And if I'm not known as the anonymous, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
You know? like if I don't have a crew rolling with me, that's why I'm the one-man army.
Yep.
If I'm not on top of the world, that's why I'm one below. Like if you don't know who I am, that's why I'm Who Is He. That's why I'm Mystery Man. That's why I'm Mr. Hyde. But I just want to make music and just make art and like, you know, and like it's not that I want to do it. That's just what I do, you know. And I'm an artist, man. And like whether I'm famous or not, like I'm always gonna make art and put my love and my soul into it, my compassion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I think it's cool, man. Like, just the whole idea of being the anonymous, like, that's just a cool concept, and like, cause a lot of artists do.
Thanks for asking that question, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, cause I find a lot of artists like you do, like they have their one kind of moniker, their name or their who they are, and then like have like aliases and stuff. But I like how like your approach, you're like, oh, well, I'm the anonymous. I'm all of these things. You know what I mean? It's like you just don't know what you're gonna get.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like if I say I'm the anonymous, then you're gonna be like, ah, it's you.
Yeah.
And then I'm not anonymous no more. So I remain the anonymous by being all of these different things at different times. And like people are like, oh, I didn't know you made beats, but you was feeling that shit though. And that's more important to me than you know. Like, yeah, of course I want you to spell my name right. Of course I want you to know who I am. Like don't credit somebody who don't deserve it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if my shit's dope, you're gonna find out where I'm from because you want to know that anyway. Like that's people want to know where the shit came from.
Yeah.
And so to me, it's more important that people can feel it. You know, and I know what branding does. I know like the importance of branding and all of that. But like I said, man, for me, it's just a concept. And yeah, man, you know. Some people are gonna discover it late, but like, you know, enjoy it whenever you find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. Like I really like that. Like that's another thing I like about you as an artist. Is just like every level from you, from